This defense locks down Gun Bunch Str Offset. Not just the bubble screen, not just double corner, but Durham as well. And it's the same exact defensive setup to stop all three. And if you did want to mix in the blitz, you can, all with the same look. What's going on, guys? It's Lights, and before I get started, if you do wind up enjoying this video, please drop a like on it if it gives you value in any way. We would appreciate it because it does help out the algorithm and it does let more people see our content. All right, so the formation that we're going to be covering is $3-2. We call this defensive scheme Dollar Almighty. We covered it inside our free Madden Daily School community. Link to that is in the description. And this that I'm showing you now is part of it, and a really good defensive setup that locks down Gun Bunch Str Offset. So how exactly does our Dollar Almighty defense work? Well, we are going to have auto flip off, auto alignment base, and since I'm going to be showing you cover 6 today, I actually am going to keep zone coverage with match on. I also am going to be using the safety package because there will be times where I'm putting my safeties in outside thirds, either left or right. So I'm going to be coming out in FS zone blitz every single play and then either staying in it or audibling out. But the whole Dollar Almighty look is showing FS zone blitz at all times, but mixing in the coverages. My audibles are cover 1 robber press, 0 blitz as opposed to spinner. So what we're doing, we like 0 blitz better. DB fire 2 and cover 6 show 4. For today's video, we're showing cover 6 show 4 and how it locks down Gun Bunch Str Offset with the same setup. Don't have to change anything to stop the bubble screen, Durham, and double corner. So let's get into it. We're going to come out in FS zone blitz. Let's start off with the bubble screen. So we come out in it. This is the look that we get. Now let's go ahead and audible to cover 6 by pressing square. And then R1, which audibles to cover 6 show 4 for me. So now it still looks like FS zone blitz, but we're in cover 4. For this, since I'm not blitzing, I like to pinch the defensive line to better stop the run. Now finally, we broke down a YouTube video a few days ago in which we were locking down the bubble screen from cover 2. Well, this is cover 2 on the right side. It's cover 6. All you have to do, we're already base aligned, all we have to do is press that corner down on the right side only. We don't need to press anyone else. So we're going to press Y or triangle, A or X on PlayStation to get to individual coverage adjustments, then the circle receiver or B on Xbox, and then down on the left analog stick. That is going to bring this corner down. Okay, that's very important because a baseline press cover 2, he can then be put in a outside quarter and outside third, but as long as he was originally in a flat zone from cover 2, baseline pressed will absolutely cage bubble screens. I don't want to spend that much time on that because we did a whole YouTube video on it, but I'll show you that one more time. Audibling to cover 6, pinching the defensive line, and bringing down that cornerback. And now that's all set up. I do like to blitz my user playing over here, and since I'm pinching the defensive line, it's going to be pretty good run D. Now you can crash your defensive line down, and that will help the run D even more, but it's not necessary. Now this same cover 6 is going to stop Durham as well, because with Durham, it's a high low to the middle of the field with the drag and the post, and then they have the running back streak working with the wheel route, right? Well, we have that slot DB in the yellow, which is going to be perfect to play the running back streak, and then we really just have to play the post ourselves. As you see, if they throw the running back streak, the yellow zone will be there for the tackle, and if you have mid-zone KO on him, it's going to knock it out. Now, if you wanted to, you could go underneath coverage and then just re-cloud flat the corner on the right, and that will make both yellow zones play aggressive down low. So the drag route to the tight end will be guarded by the underneath coverage hook zone and hard flat on the left side. We would play the post ourselves, and if they do throw to the running back, again, that slot DB will be there to KO it. Everything is boxed. Now, what about double corner? So double corner looks like this: a small corner to the tight end, a deeper corner to the slot, a fade to the outside receiver, and a backside drag. Now what we're going to do with cover 6 is we're not going to shade the coverage down or up. We want to keep these yellow zones the way it is because we do want them to match. This vertical hook a lot of the times will match the deep corner route. So as you see, R1 just got matched. So that yellow zone not only took away the running back streak in Durham, but also matches the slot receiver's deep corner route. And we have a baseline press flat zone cloud flat to play the tight end small corner. The fade gets played by the safety in a deep half, even though this is shown as a single high cover 3 look. We're really in a cover 6 with cover 2 on the right side. We would watch the backside drag, and nothing is open. You see both corner routes are guarded. Let's go ahead and do that one more time and actually try to throw to the tight end corner route. And you see that the flat zone is there. Now, to make this even better versus the double corner, you could keep the cornerback on the right backed off, not pressed. That will guard the tight end corner even better. This is if you don't think the bubble screen is coming, but even if they do hit you with the bubble screen, at least that cornerback isn't a flat, so he will be in the area. But pressing him will be better. Now, you can also roll the safeties. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could take this safety over the top. Since I have safety package on, you could put him in an outside third to the right. You could put this safety down in the box in an inside third. Sometimes this adjustment makes the hook zone not match anymore, but even if he doesn't, it's still going to be good D to the sideline because we have a backed off flat zone and we have an outside third safety. So I'm just giving you different options for adjustments, but as I said, with just the one first adjustment, we'll lock down all 3 plays. And that again is coming out in FS zone blitz with auto flip off and baseline, audible to cover 6 show 4, pinch the defensive line, and individually bring down the corner. I like to blitz my user, this linebacker here. If you honestly wanted to keep him in a mid-read and play on this linebacker instead, you can do that. The benefit of that is, let's say they're playing Durham and you don't want to guard the post yourself, you rather guard the drag. Well, at least the mid-read will do a pretty good job at guarding the post route. So it really would depend on what you would want to guard. Do you want to guard low or high? If you wanted to guard high, you would play as the mid-read. If you wanted to guard lower, you keep the mid-read and play as this linebacker. The problem with playing on this linebacker is you're no longer giving off a blitz look. And the whole beauty of Dollar Almighty is that with this same look, we can scream at our opponent. So with zero blitz, for example, zero blitz is, with the same look, A gap and outside heat to the left with everyone manned up. Why I love that is, let's say they do go with Durham, while the running back's manned up, we would just watch the high-low, and we're going to be screaming with A gap and outside to the left. And it'll look just like cover 6. And with the same look, you can go to DB fire. And all you would have to do is just bring down the corner on the right to stop the bubble. And now you have outside heat as opposed to A gap heat or coverage D from cover 6. And you can pinch the D line from DB fire. The heat will still come in free from the edge. There's so much that we can do with Dollar Almighty. Sometimes we even completely roll the safety to the left, have a cover 2, and then overload that side in which they honestly cannot block it. So there's a lot that we could do as far as blitzing from this defense. This video, I wanted to focus mainly on cover 6 and how it does such a good job at stopping the best offense in the game, Gun Bunch Str Offset. Now, for my advanced comp guys watching this, might be asking a question of, what if they just run this flipped? They run Gun Bunch Str Offset flipped, cover 2's on the right side. How would we stop this from cover 6? Well, you could man up the yellow or the flat, bring that corner down. It's not going to be the best bubble defense. What I typically do against Bunch Str Offset to the left is I'm going to audible to DB fire 2. Ideally, you would want to bring that left corner, the outside corner, down. Also, if you put him in a cloud flat as opposed to a soft squat, the vertical hook will match corner routes the same way it did in cover 6. So first of all, if they do go with the bubble, you got the flat zone there to play it. Versus double corner, if you get rid of the soft squat and cloud flat him instead, that vertical hook linebacker will match corner routes. And if you have deep out zone KO on him, that could be really glitchy. You also got to worry about the blitz, right? But you do see that the corner out did get matched by my vertical hook zone. So this is a little bonus way of also stopping these plays from DB Fire as long as you cloud flat the cornerback on the bunch side. Here you'll see Hook Zone also took away the running back streak. So with DB Fire 2 and cover 6, depending on if you want to blitz or not, you can lock down Gun Bunch Str Offset. If you mix this in with the blitz from FS Zone Blitz and Zero Blitz, your opponent will have no idea what to do to beat this. So if you want to know more about our Dollar Almighty defense, again, we covered it for free inside our Madden Daily School community. Link to that is in the description. We covered a whole guide on it. We show you how to do the huge overload. We show you how to make everything look the same, whether you're in FS Zone Blitz, Zero Blitz, Cover 6, Cover 1, or DB Fire 2. The full version of this almighty dollar blitz scheme is found in our free Madden Daily School community. Inside the classroom, my daily tips section, the new almighty dollar blitz scheme, there's 17 videos covering what we do from FS Zone Blitz, Cover 1 Robber, Cover 6, DB Fire 2, Spread D line looks, Pinch D line looks, Run D, Rollout D. We also have Nickel 3-3 Cub defense, how to block Nickel 3-3 Cub, how to block 4-3-6-1, 6 videos. Just today I went live for Tip Thursday showing different ways on rolling out in shotgun versus meta defenses with the auto rollout glitch. We have a full Chiefs offensive ebook inside the classroom for free, how to stop gun slide offset. I've been covering gameplays. I have week 1's gameplay for my $9,000 49er CFM. The feedback that we're getting for this school community is literally insane. Everyone is loving it. Show you the last thing that we just got here. This is some of the best content I have been missing out all year, top tier in my opinion. And again, it's free. Don't miss out. I'll see you guys inside our Madden Daily School community. And if we get 80 likes on this video, I'm going to be back tomorrow for the next Madden Daily Tip video. It's lights. Later.